that in action. What happens in the tree and what was happening in the dorm room before the boys walked to the tree. Brad, talk to me about that. Oh, hold on. Time for art. That branch. I'll move him. He's not flying. One of my favorite moments as a teacher is visual representation of Gene pushing Finney out of the tree. So, Brad, what happens again?
Finney fell because Gene jumped on the same limb as
Boing, 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 boing. And then what does Gene do? Yay, Ra. Splash? I can't make a splash. I'm not that good. Sorry? Then he sinks and doesn't come up. No! What does he say once he jumps into the water? He had never felt more free. His fear was gone. Interesting. Okay. What happened in the Brad? What happened in the dorm room right before this incident?
They were arguing about how Gene had to study, or why he had to study, because Finney thought that Gene loved him.
Excellent. So, what is Finney trying to get Gene to do?
Stop studying.
To do what? Yeah, to go out and super suicide society of the summer session. Let's go watch Leper not jump out of the tree again and stop studying.
I don't think Finney was trying to argue with him. Like, I don't think Finney really realized that.
We have to understand question 2. Let's rush into question 2. Let's look at it through Gene's perspective. Let's see, I know I had a group here for number 4, a group here for number 4. Had a group over here for number 4? Okay. Let's see. Corinne, how do these two events connect in Gene's mind? How does the argument over studying connect to pushing Finney out of the tree? What does Gene believe that Finney is up to? Ignore what Aaron said for a moment. We're going to address that. What does Gene believe that Finney is up to? I love to quantify this. Finney, let's give him a sports rating. What's his sports rating? Give me a number. 10. He's got a positive 10. What's Gene's sports rating?
7.
I think we're going to go to 7 or 8. Let's go to 8. Because remember, he's pretty good at sports. What's Finney's academic rating? 0. Let's say 3. Let's be nice. What's Gene's academic rating? He's in line for valedictorian, folks. Yeah, there's some kid you won't meet. Who's winning? Gene is winning. Finney is losing. What does Gene believe about competition? The only way you can win is by what else happening? He can only be satisfied if Finney loses. Now reverse it. In Gene's paranoid mind, what does he believe Finney is doing? Trying to make him stupid. Why? Connor, use the numbers. Let's say that I stop him from studying and I stop his academic achievement. What are we going to lower this to? Probably need to lower that to 5. Oh, no, we need to lower that one more. Now who's winning? Do you understand? Do you understand the paranoid mindset? Do you understand how it relates to this? Gene believes that the only way he can be satisfied and win is if somebody else loses. He cannot be satisfied with himself unless there's somebody dissatisfied. He now believes that he's in a rivalry with Finney, and furthermore, he believes that Finney is trying to sabotage his grades. Does he have evidence? Does he have previous evidence of Finney sabotaging his grades and a concrete impact on his grades?
When they were at the beach, he wanted to go swimming, and then even though Gene got to his trigonometry test on time, he still flunked it.
He fails a big trig test. Says that now his running for valedictorian is jeopardized. And why? As Lexi said, because Finney convinced him to skip school and go to the beach. He has evidence. Finney continually tries to drag him out to play instead of studying. He has evidence for this paranoid mindset. So why did he do what he did? Look at the numbers. And how's he going to win, Sarah? He'll really win. Finney, of course, is not dead. He will be, basically, sports are done. Just to predict, legs shattered. He will never be an athlete again. Gene wins. Question number 3, asking whether this is realistic or paranoid, of course, is one of those questions that we will explore more in depth throughout the entire novel, because this is the pivotal act of the novel. Keep in mind, please, and I'll briefly show you, from Fahrenheit 451, you should know what's going on, that if you go to the QAR writing section, set number 1, you not only have your questions, but you have your prompts. So if you're working on Chapter 2, you respond to explain how Finney is an exceptional teenager. Chapter 3, decide which boy, Gene or Finney, views sports better and justify your answer. And Chapter 4, defend or criticize Gene's action at the tree. Those are your prompts. Pick your prompt, write it for Friday. If you need details on the assignment, just click on the assignment button. You'll see how I'll grade you and all other rules. Questions? Yes?
Number 2, how would you like take exceptional as like
Exceptional means, yeah, different from the average. Might not be good, but just say different from the average. Exceptional is part of the noun exception, which means they're an exception to the rule. Right. Any further questions? Okay, the next reading will be due next week. Don't forget about it, please. And chronologues, those of you who didn't have them today, do not earn another 0 for that.